Hello Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising, and welcome to this week's readings with me. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. So let's see what's in store for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Well, the week begins with a lovely energy. It's the energy of harmony and it's the energy of confidence in yourself. Self-confidence is going to be good at this point of time at the beginning of the week, and thanks to this self-confidence your communication skills are going to be quite enhanced, and this is going to help you to make your mark, make your points where they are supposed to be enhanced, especially regarding your material well-being. This is going to take care, the first week seems to take care of your material well-being, my dear Virgos. And I also see that there is going to be harmony in your interpersonal relationships. As I said, the communication is going to be good. So because of that, automatically the interpersonal relationships are going to improve also, my dear Virgos. And I also see that this is the beginning of the week where you are going to be freed from whatever were your financial worries. Whatever are your financial worries, basically you will find solutions how to go about it. For some of you, it can also be getting money through unknown sources. Maybe you had owed someone and they return you some money at this point of time, or you negotiated and you got that pay raise, or that bonus check is coming your way. So this kind of energy is seen at the beginning of the week, my dear Virgos. And then we go, and yes, for the student Virgos also at this point of time, it is a very good energy at the beginning of the week, so make most of it. All right, if you are into, if you have some viva or things like that, then at this point of time you will be very, very good and sharp. All right, so use your time constructively, because this is a beneficial time. The beginning of the week is a wonderful time for students. Okay, and then we come to the midweek. Well, the midweek, I am seeing that there is going to be a bit of a slowing down of things. You are going to slow down because the energies are going to be such midweek, due to most probably you were waiting for that signature, it has not worked out, so your project gets delayed. It can be because you yourself have not completed the things that were meant to be completed on a particular time, so things are getting delayed because of that. It can also be the external situation, the circumstances. For example, if you wanted to travel but then there are problems, most probably some of the countries might shut down their borders, so because of that your travel plans are going to get delayed also for the same. Or there can be lot of procedures to go through to attain something. That kind of a delay energy is seen, my dear Virgos. And I need to tell you something, my dear Virgos, is that even if you are being delayed in something, it is not a failure, it is just a delay, and delay shouldn't be taken as a failure. All right, my dear Virgos, so take care that you don't become impatient or self-critical at this point of time, because this is not going to help. Instead, just take this time to reflect and revise on whatever you wanted to revise on a particular project, on a particular situation, be it a sentimental situation or a professional situation too. All right, my dear, you need to take care of that. And I see this delay is more regarding your work life. All right, on something regarding your work life can get a bit slowed down due to certain circumstances. But all in all, a slowing down is always a good energy, because you get time to really see things with a different perspective and in details. This is what I feel. All right, and then we come to the end of the week. The end of the week is a masculine energy, a wonderful energy, and energy of authority. So some of you are going to be dealing with an authority figure at the end of the week. It can be your boss, it can be a therapist, somebody from the medical field, it can be someone from the judicial, law and order sector also. If you're dealing with them, if you're having some case or things like that, then it can be a person in authority here that you are dealing with. While for some of you, it is also the energy of your partner. Some of you might find the partner is becoming a bit authoritative towards them, but yet the sincerity is very much there, so you don't have to worry about that. All right. While for some of you, it is you who is taking the position of authority, who is managing some kind of things that needs to be managed at this point of time, my dear Virgos. And I'm also seeing that there can also be a person, a new single person around you, my dear Virgo ladies. In this case, what is happening is that there is somebody who is a nouveau divorcee, somebody who is newly divorced, who is coming in your circle, and then you can get interested. It can be you, my dear Virgo men, also, who are out of a relationship and are now ready to find another person to spend your life with. And it can, and for Virgo ladies, it can be a new person. For Virgo single ladies, this can be a new person, but this person is has been married before. All right, but somebody who is sincere and honest, someone who is very well versed in what they do. They are quite an expert in their field, with a good decision maker, very very good decision maker, and also a person who is there to support you, who is very sincere. Whilst for some of you who are dealing with the authority figures, it is going to go well. All in all, I'm seeing that even Virgos, at the end of the week, you can have some kind of extra responsibilities being put upon your shoulders, so you will have to shoulder them, my dear Virgos. And when I'm looking at all these things, now what was flashing inside of me is going to come out. Look at things the way they are, not the way you want them to be. This is what is coming for you. And so yes, my dear Virgos, you need to see things as they are and not as you want them to be. Because what is it going to do is that it is going to avoid disappointments for you. It is going to avoid unnecessary stress for you, right? Because what happens is that when we start avoiding seeing something as it is, then actually we are putting a blanket on the truth. But the truth is going to remain the truth, right? Even if I want to paint somebody into something else, when it rains and the person is under the rain, is going to wash away the color, and what they are is going to be revealed to me, right? So in a particular situation, not just this week, but generally speaking for your life also, my dear Virgos, don't, just a second, don't get confused by what it is and what you want there, okay? Because what you are seeing has to be like, it's not supposed to be your projection that I am like that. Most of the time it happens and it's very difficult. I'm like that, so I will see some things like that, okay? If I'm good, I will see everything good. If I'm bad, I'll see everything bad. If I am insecure, I will see everybody as a thief or a cheater, right? So it's like that, all right? So you need to see things for what they are instead of what you want them to be, because it is going to avoid all the unnecessary stress, and it is going to help you to make the necessary changes in your life regarding certain things. For example, in a relationship, you are seeing a particular person is not up to the mark, is deceiving you, you are having all the intuition about them, you are seeing they are lying to you, you're seeing they are not making any efforts about a particular relationship, you are seeing that most probably they are flirting around online or offline, whatever the ways, right? If you're seeing it, if you're feeling it, then, and still if you say, oh no, but I love this person, so no, the person is really perfect, the person is really perfect, what are you doing? You're covering that person up with something they are not. And then what is going to happen in the long run? Who is going to face all the pain? Is going to be you, my dear Virgos. So start seeing things for what they are instead of what you want them to be. Because that is going to give you clarity. That is going to also put you on the path where you have to be. That is going to avoid a lot of pain in your life. Because many a times what we do is we always keep on, especially it happens with a mother and child, this is a very classic example. It's like for a mother who is, it's normal, the maternal love is so much, but no matter what the child does is right. Somebody else, it's always somebody else's fault until the mother is very much, sorted out in her head. Then it becomes easier. But otherwise, oh, my son or my daughter is always right. The other person is wrong. So what is happening? The mother here is not trying to see the child as the child is, whatever the mistake the child has done. Instead, is going to cover up all the mistakes. And tomorrow, what is going to happen? The child is going to suffer, and she herself is going to suffer because of that. So this was just a gross example, I would say. But here, the thing is that you really need to look at the truth of a situation rather than looking at what I expect it to be, because there you are going to be disappointed, my dear Virgos. So try to see the things as they are, my dear Virgos. This is the message for you for this week, and of course for always also. So thank you for listening, my dear Virgos. Please do like, share and comment, and excuse me for a bit of those in between images in my head that were a bit mixed up a bit. So sorry for that. Please look at my mistakes the way they are, not like the way you want them to be. Just kidding. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next week. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye. God bless. Bye.